I got a good family. My mom's here. Yay, mommy. I got a great family. I got a goofy ass grandfather. He's a goofy bastard. And when I mean goofy bastard, I mean he's just a bastard. Earlier today, my sister, who couldn't make it to the show today, she's actually going to North Conway, New Hampshire. But Goldie's doesn't exist, so she won't have his diabetic coma. So she's going, and she never visits him at the old folks' home. So my mom was like, you gotta visit him. And she's like, he doesn't even know who I am. He thinks I'm Marissa, my other sister, when we see him. And we're like, just fucking go. Who cares? So she shows up and she knocks on the door and he says, all right, come in. She opens the door. He's just naked. Just sitting on the couch and just letting it all fly out. At that age, it's probably terrifying. I haven't talked to her yet. Pretty sure her phone's off. And I think she's dead in the world right now. But yeah, so that's kind of my family. Let me tell you why he's kind of a bastard. Now, I love my family. I don't have to love this man. Because he's old, and we don't have to love old people. It's just the way life is. They're old, we're not. They had their time on Earth, and we reap the benefits. So I had to take care of him one afternoon. I had to take him to the eye doctors. Now let me tell you something about taking him to the eye doctors. This wasn't like, I'm just gonna go pick him up, take him to the eye doctors and leave. No, this was like a whole fucking day. Okay? I get there at 10 in the morning, and he's already waiting. He's just waiting. He doesn't see me because he can't see for shit. That's why he's got to go to the eye doctors. Which I'm thinking, if he can't see, why go to the eye doctors? Just pop his fucking eyeballs out, you're fine. Alright, there we go. No more eye doctor. Because he has no more eyes. So I get there, and he's like, oh, is it cold outside? I'm like, yeah, it's fucking January. Although in his case, this winter really hasn't been cold. But he's old, so, 60 degrees is cold to him. The dude used to migrate with the birds to Florida. Every winter, he'd see it. It's just that cold breeze coming. He'd be like... So I pick him up, and he's walking in the car. He's like, oh, is it cold? Yeah. He goes, here, hold this. He hands me just a snot rag. And I'm not saying like a handkerchief. I'm saying just like a tissue that he just carries around his pocket. This is disgusting. Like, have some class, man. A tissue? And he's like, here, you want to hold this? I'm like, no. Get in the car. And this man has never known how to put on a seatbelt. I don't know why. I know he's old, and I know they didn't have seatbelts back then, but for dear Christ, it's not that difficult. You take it and you click it. No, with him it's a... Want to grab that for me? And I'm like, yeah. So we're going in and out of the car, going to these different places, and by the last time, she's back here again. It's like the 8th time clicking it in for him. I'm like, you want me to help you with that? And he goes, ha 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 ha. What? Ha ha ha. You're old. Ha 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 ha. And he tells me, he's like, back then we didn't have seatbelts. We had a giant metal bar that went across the front of the car and we pulled it down. I'm like, that's a roller coaster. That's not a car. You old bastard. So he does all sorts of other weird things, and now this is we go to the eye doctor, he has to have something stuck in his eye and stuff put in it, I don't really care. And the eye doctor appointments are 2.5 hours. This place sucks. It is the worst place on the planet Earth. However, they did have a nice documentary on the Titanic, which was not as good as the movie, mainly because there were no boobs. But I did see a man fall off and hit a propeller, which is definitely the second best part in that whole movie. So give it up for that guy. Oh, who said oh? Like really too soon for the Titanic? Oh, I did a book report on Abraham Lincoln. He was shot in the head. Ooh, oh, sorry, too soon? Too soon? The British lost the revolution. Oh, too soon? Enough of this.